What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. It's currently December 25th. It is Christmas Day, and we've been having the most chill, relaxing day. It's been so nice. We've been going for days on end. It's nice to kind of sit back, relax, and just chill a little bit. Slept till noon, got up, had some omelets, watched Netflix, just relaxing. It's just a super chill day. It's been great. But we are back to this car because we still have a deadline to meet. The car has to leave by January 8th, and we still have a lot of things to do, which today is gonna be a chill day, but we wanna get the wheels split, that we can go ahead and change the color of the face. Now, as cool as the green is by itself, the green on the red, it's just, I don't hate it, but it's definitely not the move. The plan for today is gonna be get the faces removed and then start getting them prepped for the new color. We're thinking for the face, we're gonna do a silver, very similar to this, which that color against the red, very clean, very simple. It's gonna look good. Now, what's super nice about these wheels, they're what's called face mounted wheels, meaning the face, all of the green you see here is mounted in front of the lip, in front of the barrel. So for us to actually go through, remove the face of the wheel, all we need to do, remove the air out of the tire, and then go through, undo all the hardware, and the face can come out. If they were sandwich mounted, meaning the lip would be on top and the face would be between the lip and the barrel, we have to go through, pull the tire off, cut silicone, split everything apart, which is a lot more work to do. But thankfully, these are face mounted, and we can just go through, air out of the tire, undo the hardware, and the face should come right out. Something I'm very curious about though, the ad for these wheels actually said they were 2-piece Smith TH lines, but when I showed these wheels to Dimitri from Retro Wheel, he said more than likely these are actually a 3-piece set of TH lines, which would be sick. So once we pull them apart, we'll see whether they're 2-piece or 3-piece, but they're 3-piece, that'd be sick.
But you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal.
All right, there she is, back on that stock life, which I can't lie, the Steelies on this car, just like that OEM look, looks really good. I'm not sure what I expected, but these wheels feel so much lighter than I thought they'd be. I have a scale inside, I want to say what they weigh, but like they just feel super light. And I guess having like this big thick face, you think it'd be heavier, but I don't know, they feel super light. We've also had a ton of people asking for me to put the Zobbers on the Mark II, which 100% we'll do that and test fit it and see. I think the polished slip with the white face and the red car is gonna look so good together. Probably not today, but we will 100% we'll have to do that. But for right now, let's bring these bad boys inside and get them pulled apart. So I know I showed it in the cinematic earlier, but gosh dang, that is a great looking Christmas tree. We got all the wheels on here, taillights. I did this last night like 2:30 in the morning, just cause, you know, why not? Our little bent over tree, a little bit too tall, but this is sick. The BBS's, the PowerTechs, the good old PowerTech with the VR6 by Danny, of course the Zobbers, TH lines, and the Cayenne S3s, and a whole bunch of Mark IV taillights. I just thought this was so cool. Love it. And then this will be our station for wheel disassembly inside, because working inside is much warmer and it's just much nicer. So this will be our station for today. So currently it is a whole entire production in here to get that Christmas photo. A little bit of an outfit change, how to bust out the super fancy sweater. Let me see yours stand up. Bam, so fancy. We got these in 2019, super cool Volkswagen bus sweater. But yeah, it's a whole production here. So Christmas photo, and after that, we'll hop on to the wheel situation here. We've gone through, all the air is now out of the tire. Just make sure if it is a 3-piece wheel and leave the air in the tire and pull the face out, there's a chance that the lip will go, you know, flying off. We want to do any of that. So all the air is out and we're good to go. We have, this is a 5/16, I believe, to hold the front one. And then the ones in the back are 10 mil, which is this one here. So we'll crack them free with a big ratchet here, then use the impact, spin them free, and we're to go. The biggest thing on the front side, you kind of just want to just hold these ones. So I'll use this one just to simply brace the bolt on the front, and then we'll hit the ones in the back side because we want to strip these out.
Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
right, so easy enough. Our TH line face is completely out. Look how crazy the back of this looks. Like a little turbofan. But the coolest thing, and Dimitri, you were right. These wheels are indeed 3-piece. If you look right inside here, you can see the gap right there between the lip and the barrel. So instead of a set of 2-piece TH lines, you have a set of 3-piece TH lines, which is sick. So if you ever want to go wider or change anything up, lip can come off and change it out for a bigger one. Barrel can go off for a smaller, bigger one. But that's cool. Look at that. Indeed, 3-piece. Unless that's just like how the barrel is, but it looks like there's a definitive line there. Yeah, I would say these are definitely 3-piece. That's sick though. Again, we got a super good deal on these wheels, and now they're worth even more because they're 3-piece, which is dope. Very, very cool. So now this is out. The first one, we have 3 more to go. And while this is apart, we'll go through, polish the lip up, sand these down, paint them a new color that's not green, because the green and the red is just not great. It's not great. But 1 down, 3 to go. I don't know if the time lapse caught that, but the last face went flying out, hit the candle. Didn't break anything though. How's the table? Table's fine. She's all good. That was the last one. So done, 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 and last one is done. Everything's apart. So probably tomorrow we'll start working on sanding the faces down, get them primed, and picking a new color. I have to go through and polish all of this stuff up, and then reassemble, and actually go through and polish all the hardware as well. But everything looks to be in good shape. There's no like weird corrosion down here, none of that kind of stuff. So definitely a good score. All right, my friends, good morning. It is day 2 of our Schmidt wheel restoration. About to load up all the wheels, take them to the shop. We have a box full of paint right here. It is time to say goodbye to the green. It's been cool, doesn't look great on the red, so it's gotta go. So what we have over here, we've got some primer, we've got some paint. I'm pretty sure this is the same silver I use on my Porsche Twist. You can see just a super nice, clean, OEM looking metallic silver. Tons of flake in it, which is this color on the wheels, plus the red. Should go hand in hand together very, very nicely. Also have some trim paint as well, because some of the door handles had a little bubbling going on, so we're gonna fix those. I have 2K clear in the garage, and that's everything we need, and hopefully have these done and possibly back assembled today. Wagon is loaded up. I think we have everything, all the wheels. I have metal polish, primer, paint, 2K clear, sanding stuff, spare heater. I think we've got just everything. One last look, boys. One last look at the let me pull this out here fast. The super, super bright grinch green. Cool color, just not for us. So I got all the faces set out over here in the wash bay. I wanted to make sure they were all the exact same size, which they are. You can see this one here is from a front wheel, and this one is from a back wheel, but all the faces are identical with the width of here and then how far they sit down. So that's good, which means it doesn't matter which one they go back into. It's just the actual lip of the wheel that's different. So these are good. We need to go through and get them washed up because the back side is fairly dirty. It's kind of cool to see all the part numbers. These are the Schmidt TH line with the part number 502. You can see right here it says made for Schmidt, and then it says made in England right there in the corner. Super cool. Again, these faces are just like incredibly light. I love these things. And then over here is going to be the wheel polishing station. Got them on the tire machine like this. Spin it around, get a nice polish going. So these should be brand new by the end of the day. They're really not in bad shape, but a quick polish with the mothers, they should be looking brand new. And then in here, we also brought all of the hardware for the wheel that we can go through and hand polish all these so they're nice and shiny as well. Clean them wheels. Are you sad the green's going away?
No.
You're not sad you're gonna miss this?
No.
If it was like a darker green, I think on the red it might be okay.
That's what I was saying.
It's just so Grinch green, it's so bright. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to get you a fancy little brush because cleaning inside here is gonna be a pain most times.
Yeah, it is.
Or if we just paint like the windows black, you'll never see the dirt, then you don't have to worry about it.
That's true. No.
Also, you can see the back of this one. We saw that whoever mounted these before, at some point, you can see right there, and put a light on it real fast. You can see there's little nicks in the back of the spokes that at some point looks like a brake caliper was hitting as it went around. So that one has a few nicks on it. I think this one and this one do. I know one didn't have any nicks on it. This one, you can see all these spokes are good, but the rest, like they've been hit by a caliper or something. You can see little nicks right there. But none of the spokes are cracked, so they still should be fine to use. So while she's cleaning the wheels, I'm gonna grab our mother's polish right here and start doing the lips. So we've got some brand new polishing towels. Again, the mother's polish right here. I'll give you one final look. There's a fair amount of, I can't if it's just dirt, like scratches. I feel like most of this should come out. We don't have like a high-speed polisher, so it won't be like perfectly mirror finished, but it'll be much shinier than what it currently is.
You had to go back where you came from, now you're bitter. Out of sight, out of mind for real. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be you for real. Better if you don't play that for me. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. No man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you?
Bam. Look at the shine we got now. Not 100% perfect. There's still some like fine scratches you can see, but going from that to now having this, that's not bad at all. I might go around and hit this outer lip one more time, but for the most part, they cleaned up super well. Nice and shiny, looking good. Down here's not perfect, but the face will be over that, so we didn't see any of this, doesn't really matter. But the lip area is looking pretty good. I might hit the whole thing maybe one more time through, but super pleased with that. Again, going from this to now this, can't complain.
Of my shoulder, done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away.
So both of the rears are officially done. Look at the difference. Such a nice shine. 2 more to go. Tell you what though, it's nice and warm in here. I'm actually sweating, feels great, but hand polishing is quite the arm workout. Whew. All right, how we looking? How we looking? Not bad. Not bad. So she decided she wanted to take my spot polishing, so she's doing this, and I'm gonna go over here to this side, my sanding station, and get the faces scuffed up. What's nice about these faces is there's no like gouges or chips. All we need to do is go through and do a light sand of the entire thing and ready to go. That absolutely sucked. Probably the easiest slash the most annoying wheel to ever sand down, because this section, no effort, no time, done. All of this is fine. These little sections that there's a billion of them, it sucks to get down here and sand this side, then flat, then this side, then inside here. It's horrible. Had a good time?
Yeah.
I was having a good time doing this section, and I realized I had to do all the little windows, and then awful. But this one's done, that one's done, that one's done. This is the final one, and then we can go through and start actually painting. Lips are done, so whew, this was fun. Definitely been easier to go through and have them like chemically stripped, but we don't have that kind of time right now. We're on a very tight crunch, so like I said, there's no big gouges or like nicks out of them, so we can just go ahead and get away with scuffing it and then paint it, and it's good to go. But definitely a chemical strip would have been so much easier and it's had everything removed, but it is what it is. Look at all this just green everywhere. Oh, that sucked. It's been a long day, but it's officially time for the green to finally go away. Can't say I'm sad. The green shall not be missed. All right, let's check in on our primer faces. Ooh, they be looking good. I got it toasty in here, like it's hot in the 90s in here. Look at that. So at this point, all the faces are done. The primer's dry. We're about to move on to the silver. And we're gonna change up a little bit. Over here, Casey's been going through with the drill and the polish. Look how shiny. Look how shiny. Do you have a one that's not done yet? This one.
All of those.
So, not polished, and then you can see over there all the polished ones. Super, super nice. Now we were gonna use this silver here, but I found this in the garage, and of course, it's Rust-Oleum brand. Gotta rock Rust-Oleum. So we're gonna use this one, a bit more flake. This is the actual one I did my power techs in. So super, super nice silver, tons of flake, and should look great on the TH lines. Yo, these things came out sick. So this is the last and final layer of the silver, of the good old Rust-Oleum silver here. Honestly, the color came out so good. From the lime green to now this, so good. And there's no clear yet. This is just all the normal spray paint. We'll come back in about 30 minutes, hit it with the 2K clear, and then we'll have just gloss for days. Yeah, I think this color on the Mark II is gonna look super, super nice. All right, faces are fresh out of the heating room. Again, this silver came out so nice. But now, 2K clear, my favorite stuff. These things are about to be so glossy. All right, boys, it's game time. Got our 2K clear, we got our mask. Don't want to breathe any of this stuff in. One final look at the silver. It's about to be glossy as ever. All right, boys, fresh out of the heat room once again. This is gonna be our last round of clear, and then let them dry overnight till tomorrow. We'll come back, assemble everything, put it all together. It's gonna look so good. Brand new faces, polished slips, polished hardware. These things are gonna look absolutely amazing. So, final layer of clear, and then let them dry overnight. All right, so wheel faces are officially done. All the clears on. They look glossy as ever. Put a light like this. Ooh, buddy. I said this color on the Mark II is gonna look absolutely incredible. I'm gonna let them dry overnight. We'll come back in the morning and assemble the wheels, but they're gonna look killer. All right, coming in hot, special delivery. You love it or you love it. Wait forward for the light. Bam! All of the shine.
Super flicky, I like it. It's good.
All of the shine. No more green. We can go back though. You want to go back to the green?
No.
No more green. So fancy. So this is our third and final day. Look how nice this came. They baked overnight. That color came out so good. Again, the 2K clear does such awesome like finishing work. And again, Rust-Oleum for the silver. These things came out so nice. So today, it's reassemble. I have Loctite. We have all the hardware freshly polished. This is gonna be looking money by the end of the day. So we have ourselves a slight change of plans. As you can see, we are back home now. Unfortunately though, the Smiths are not assembled just yet. They're not fully dry. I mean, they're not tacky to the touch anymore, but they're just not fully dry all the way through yet. So instead of risking messing them up, let them dry overnight till tomorrow and it should be 100% good to go. But we wanted to see a set of wheels on this car today. The Smiths aren't done, but I do have these. The good old Zobbers from Miley. So people have been asking, want to end off this video with some wheels on the Mark II, and what better wheels to do it with than the Zobbers. So we'll put those on this car, get a little test fit, see how it looks, and then end this video off. Ooh, buddy, the red and the white. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yo, oh. Wow. That looks absolutely amazing. Amazing. Holy crap. The red and the white. Whew. Woo. Oh my God, that looks good. That looks good. That looks so good. The Zobbers look perfect on this car. Wow. Now, fitment wise, we have to do some work. You can see how it sits in the front and then how it sits in the rear. Definitely doable. I have a Mark II rear beam on Miley and I made it work, but I think I want to say like 1.5 to 2 degrees of camber in the rear and then about the same in the front. So -2 in the front, -2 in the front, -2 in the rear, which on this car I did about the same. -2 and then a roll and pull on the front and the rear and the fenders. I think we can make it. Like I said, it's a bit aggressive. My wheels are definitely aggressive for a Mark III, but you have to have a Mark II rear beam and then rolled and pulled fenders all around. But it is doable. Woo, buddy. The red and the white. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, I will say, a lot of people said, do the TH line faces in white. I don't think those wheels will look as good in white as the Zobber due to how the face design looks. I think this looks better in white. I think the TH line, the silver is gonna look incredible on this car. But the Zobbers, I mean, I love these wheels. Absolutely love these wheels. They'll never leave my possession. But on the Mark II, whew, they're looking pretty right at home. Like I said, some camber in the front, camber in the rear, rolled and pulled fenders. We could air out this car and sit it right here. I mean, this car would be exactly how Miley sits. Man, that's not bad. Like I said, they're definitely aggressive wheels, but you can make them work. But our goal for this car was to have to not go through and do rolled and pulled fenders, all that kind of stuff. So the Smiths are perfect. They're very conservative offsets. 9 in the rear, 8.5 in the front. They look so good on this car. But I can't get over how good the red and the white looks. It's just the Zobbers. The Zobbers are just beautiful. They're perfect wheels. Wow, that's good. That's really, really good. And if you're wondering the specs of my wheels, the front is somewhere around 16x9 ET10 or so, and the rear is 16x9 ET0 or give or take, right around there. So yeah, you have to have a Mark II rear beam. Actually, you can fit the rears, what I did before, but you need a lot of camber in the rear, and I didn't like that. So Mark II rear beam for sure, if you want specs like that on your Mark III or your Mark II. But whew, bro, it's good. I want Casey to see this. Oh, the red looks so good. Again, I am so beyond excited to see the Smiths in this car. I think the silver on the Smiths and just how period correct those wheels will look on this car is gonna be perfect. But again, the Zobbers are they're gorgeous wheels and they look so good on this car. That's crazy. I love these things. Here she comes.
I'm in max speed right now.
Okay.
Because I got shoes on.
You ready for this? Wait, you're wearing 2 shoes right now? Let me see. Let me see.
Yes, I'm wearing 2.
Before I show you this. Stay right there. Let me see. Shoot, we got 2 shoes
I had
on.
to cram it in there because it's a little small.
No boot, nothing. Nice. All right, are you ready? Wait, hold on. Listen, it looks good. All right, go ahead. Come on over here. Come on over here. Get a gander. Woo!
Be quiet.
Look at it.
It actually does look really nice.
Oh, I know, it's gorgeous.
It would be a shame if these went missing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a shame if you would miss it, wouldn't it?
So, no, I'm just saying, like, you're not taking Miley. We're taking this car. My wheels have to dry, so if we just let them dry for, like, 2 months.
Y'all hear this?
I'm just saying, like, you're not going
Y'all
to
hear
be
that?
you're not gonna be using these wheels.
She's trying to finesse.
You're not going to be using them.
my Zobbers right now. You're
my
trying.
birthday's coming up. Christmas just passed. It's about to be New Year. I broke my leg.
Oh, we're pulling
I don't
the
know.
broken leg card.
I don't know what you...
It's good. It's so good.
It does look really nice.
I was saying though, I love these wheels on this car, but I also think that your Smiths with a silver face would look just incredible because those are more period correct than these are for this car. But the red and the white's good. And look at the fitment. Like I said, the fit is on this car is doable. We would need rolled and pulled fenders front and rear, and then max camber in the front, and like 1 or 2. I think I have 2 washers on my car. It's like -2 or something in the rear. It's doable, but we have to do a lot of fender work to actually make it work.
Yeah, no,
Which is not the goal for this car. It has super clean untouched fenders. Everything is like, there's no rust. It's super, super clean. So to leave the fenders as they are is definitely the goal. But it could be made to work. But you can't have the Zobbers. I'm sorry. I love you, but you can't.
It's not have them. It's like borrow, and we live together.
She's
It's like, what's the
still
issue?
trying to finesse the wheels off me.
Like, you act like we don't live together, and I'm not gonna ever see you again. I'm gonna just take them and be out of here.
I know, but they're so good.
Well, I'm just saying they've just been sitting for months.
That's fine. They're just chilling.
Don't they want to see the road?
It's wintertime.
Don't they want to see the road?
It's wintertime. They're just hanging out in the basement, chilling, not seeing any salt, any weather.
They're not gonna see any salt in Florida.
They're doing good. They look good though. No, we got your Spitz though. Spitz will be fine in the car. They look gorgeous in the car actually, I think. But the Zobbers.
I'm just saying.
The Zobbers are just like they look good on like everything. Well, probably not everything, but on the Volkswagen platform, like Mark 1, Mark 2, even these wheels on the Corrado, on the black, will probably be sick as well. Toss these on the Golf 3 wagon, on the Pink Floyd. It's like a universal wheel for Volkswagens.
I don't think they would look that good on the R32.
No, they're too. Well, not this car. This is too new. But
Yeah,
like up to Mark 3, these wheels will probably fit nicely on most cars. Like Corrado, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, you'd be sitting pretty nice. Very aggressive specs, but be made to work.
Very aggressive.
I like it. Like I said, I'm hyped to see your wheels in the car, which will be tomorrow. And again, her wheels are way more period correct looking than these ones are on the car. And we don't have to do a whole bunch of fender work. Because like I said, for my car, if you guys remember, this is way back when the car was still brown. I did a lot of fender work. At first, I think I want to say 4 washers in the rear. I had like negative like 8, 9 degrees of camber in the rear. Way too much, but I made it work. And then I did the Mark II rear beam. And I think I still have 2 washers, like -2. It's a lot of work. I did so much rolling, so much pulling, dropping the car and like phone books to like pull the fender out. It was a mission. So this car has perfect fenders. There's no need to do all that kind of stuff. The Smiths will look perfect on this car. But I want to show you this. Red and white's just like a great combo. I love it. Definitely aggressive, but can be made to work. I guess if you had G60 flares as well, but the problem is with fender flares, you have to have these mounting tabs to actually mount them. So if we go through and roll the fender flat, then we only have like one here and one there. Then you can go and like tape it on. I know, but then you have to go through and like tape it on or adhesive it on, and we like how it's just factory. You just clip on, clip off, and nothing to really, no tape, no glue, none of that kind of stuff, so not a big deal, right?
We're almost twins.
But see, if you would have bought those Smiths that were 15x9 ET0, this is where you would have been. We'd have had to do all of the fender work, all of, yeah, it would have not worked. Or either a lot of camber or a lot of fender work, one or the other. Which I think your car with nice up and down, a little tiny bit of camber for the Smiths will be sitting perfect. Let's get
the rear beam and then have my dad weld it back.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do any of that.
Great welder.
He's a great welder. He's also in Florida. That's a lot more work we don't have time for. Yeah, I want to end this video off. Just everyone's been asking to put the Zobbers on the car, and I knew they would look like this, gorgeous. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You can't have them.
I already have them. We live together.
She thinks she has them.
Everything in this barn is mine.
Yeah, my R32, my Mark II.
Love my little.
Yeah, all of my things in here.
Yeah.
It looks good. How long is this clip? This clip's been 5.5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna end this clip here, and then we'll check back in before I actually end the video. What?
Straight up?
Well, since you walked in, it's been going. It's still going. 5:33. Think that's one ad?
Your thing, your little be thankful, don't forget every day.
Well, it's not over just yet. I'm just admiring this some more. Ah, it's nice. I want to see it down though.
The tank shipped for the air ride. Now I just need to actual like setup to go.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad compared to this side. Ooh, way tucked in there. Okay, well, this has been 6 minutes. I'm going to end this clip here. So with that, we're going to end the video here. Again, God, it looks so good. So good. Before everyone says, put these wheels on this car, it is way too much work to make them fit onto this car. There's so much fender work to do. You can see right here how it sits. You have to have max camber in the front, rolled and pulled fenders. And like I said, this car has perfect fenders. Everything mounts up. I don't want to ruin that on this car. And same for the rear. And the rear's thick. This lip back here is like 1 inch wide, super thick. And again, the quarter back here it's perfect. So no need to go through, add a whole bunch of camber, roll and pull fenders, that kind of stuff, just to make wheels fit. The Smiths are gonna look beautiful on this car. I think the TH line, again, is a more period correct wheel for this car, but the Zobbers just they look fancy and they look good. Super, super, super good. I love the red and the white. But I said in her video, I did these wheels in silver originally. I did not like the silver on these wheels, which is why I did the white. But on her wheels, I don't think the TH lines on, I don't know, for some reason, the white on those just seemed weird, the idea of it. I think the silver we did looks incredible, super glossy, super metallic flake in it. I think it's gonna look perfect on this car. So can't wait to see it done. Probably tomorrow when they're fully dry, we'll have them assembled. And then probably by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll have them back on the car and we can see the Smiths finally on the Jetta. But gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.